Hi, my name is Moopedi Monyela, and I'm a poet and also an author. I'm about to render my favorite poem. If you were the Bible, I would be a pastor. If you were a song, I would learn the notes that keep you composed. My poetries are you inked on paper. First time I saw you, I just thought I was taken aback, and your back was the only back that I could wish to have its back on earth, because I just took a trip to heaven, said hi to Moses. African woman, her body just fine like wine. When she winds in her energy divine, the fountain that I forever want to quench my thirst from. Her body fine just like wine. But it's her intellect that moves me. Her back tells the story her mouth can never have the courage to utter. African woman. Thank you. Okay, my name is Moopedi Monyela, and pretty much an artist. I don't want to identify as an poet, but an artist, as I do a lot of things. I believe that poetry is an art, and I'm an artist. Yeah, so past that, I'm 18. I wrote my first book when I was 16, autumn. It was published in India by Conscious Works Publications. And then later on those years, the same year that I wrote that book, I wrote a couple of books, about 3, 4. Actually, I co-authored them. Yeah, I co-authored them, and then in 2023, 19th of March, I released my first poetry collection called Erupting Thoughts, where it was based on mental health, and yeah, that is there. Me coming to writing poems, I saw a girl who was from my hood, Makushani, and then I thought, oh, okay, this is really good. It is an art, and I want to participate in this. She's doing great work. She's writing great, and as a great reader, or as I was already into poetry, but as a reader, I just thought to myself that no, I can do much better with this art, and then I just started from there. From I think grade 9, yeah, started from grade 9 writing poetry. I have got some recognition from the poets, but they are poets that I grew up with, or I was coming about with. But the ones that have been there already established, they never really just took an ear or an eye just to look out for me. I was just like, oh, okay. Even when I published my first book, they never just recognized that I'm just a young black boy who's just trying to live his dream, and then they just sidelined me. But I have had recognition. Yeah. And as I have already seen that I am all over the world. I have seen my things in Tokyo, China, and then India. South Africa. I still hope to be global. I still hope to be global, and I still hope to do tours. I still hope to do many more things with the art. Collaborate with more artists, and then finally rest when I have already published 17 books. For me to write, it takes creativity and passion, and then the royalties, and then the money. It is just the things that comes after the passion, and after the creativity, after the writing of the poetries. Yeah, you can monetize doing poetry. This year, 2023 or 2024, I hope to achieve the Palace Recognition Awards, and then some interviews on Phalaborwa FM station. Yeah, that is my goals for now, 2023 and 2024. A year or two, I have a poetry collection with a Muslim poet, and then a South African poet. They are featured on the poetry collection, so I hope to publish it maybe in a year or two. Yeah. No, I haven't done a reading community book club. No, I haven't done that, but there are websites where people can leave their reviews and comments about my books, and yeah. Yeah, actually, for myself, I was hoping to do a tour, maybe 2025 or 2024. I was hoping to do a tour, but now I can't. But what we can do is mix jazz, comedy with poetry, and then do events such like, every Saturday, every Sunday, you can do that. Mix comedy with jazz, because mix comedy, jazz, and poetry together, and then just alter it, and then we can see where it takes us. I mean, events. I mean, that could really change how poetry is perceived in Phalaborwa, and then it could just go from there. I mean, poetry. Actually, hip hop comes from poetry. The metaphors, the bars, and then I mean, if I'm not saying that us poets could be separated from the hip hop community or the music community in Phalaborwa, we can come together and make a song. We can compose a song. We can do, art as a form. We can really collaborate. It doesn't mean as poets we have to collaborate on our own. I mean, videographers, photographers, musicians, all together in Phalaborwa, we can collaborate and do something better for the community and the art in this community to be recognized, as we all need a platform. I mean, as I've already explained, poetry is an art, and we have to appreciate it. It's like a butterfly, so brittle, yet it can show us wonders. Poetry can take you into a swamp of emotions. It can take you through that hard obstacle you are coming across, and it can really take you from sadness to happiness, from happiness to sadness. As we writers, we are basically, I could say doctors, healers, and then we can take you through any emotion. So poetry is an art. Poetry has to be appreciated. Poetry needs a platform in Phalaborwa. Keep on reading your poetry. That is the only way to know poetry. Yeah. To collaborate, to see my work, you can contact my IG and also the Gmail for musingsHousePublications@gmail.com, or my Instagram, moopedi.recites. Moopedi.recites. This one is called Chalk. He called me Mahoa, and then he asked for a chalk. I looked at him dispersed. I looked at him with the destroyed soil. I looked at him, and then I was distracted. I looked at him, and I imagined how it has been for my grandparents to live in that society of being crucified at as being called Mahua for having or looking good. I mean, is looking good and being wealthy only for the white man? I ponder a thought. If I as a black man can't take a road to success, if I as a black man can't take that road to wealth, if I a black man can't take that road to health, I really wonder, I ponder a thought. He called me Mahua. He asked for a chalk. My name is Moopedi, and I'm a poet. Thank you.